Man, this is not good. Township needs to do better. All right. Sorry. I'm going to drop you. Restful night's sleep. Today is Wednesday. So, day 3 of the diet break. And as you saw, 164.0 again. 2 days on the higher calories. Weight has not budged, not even a point, which is crazy considering it's like 3,100 calories. And I was on like 2,600 before. So, pretty interesting. Really cool learning experience for me, trying to figure out, stuff like this, if I can implement it with clients in the future, and whether it's more of just like a timing thing with the time we've given my body to, drop the body fat and not having to rush and press the gas and stuff like that. So pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. Today is back today. My schedule is a little weird this week, just with managing, the little dude with when I need to take him, and Carrie has things that she needs to do and appointments and stuff like that. So we're going to get a workout in today. So I'll get a couple clips of that. For now, you know the drill. Listen. What's up, buddy? Every once in a while, we get to get a little fam session. Got Beckham just chilling. Mama's hard at work. Where is she? Hey there. She's doing some back too, so we'll get swole together. Swole mates for life, right, Beb? Okay, we're at work now. I like to get here nice and early, like I'm talking like 30, 40 minutes before work, to, number one, chill. This is usually like the post-workout time, so I like to just like reset a little bit. And number 2, eat. So one thing I did last prep, and I've continued the tradition this prep, is like this protein slushy. So this is literally just like a little bit of water and then a tray of ice cubes with 2 scoops of protein. So it's definitely not like a Ninja Creamy, but it's actually pretty solid. Last prep, I did it because I was hungry. This prep, I'm just doing it because it tastes good, because my hunger levels are pretty chill right now. Then we have 200 grams of pineapple, 2 of these chocolate caramel rice cakes, and then, because diet break, 2 Oreos. So, pretty hefty. This is like post-workout part 1, and then so it's like 9:30ish right now, and then I'll have like my actual post-workout meal. That's a little bit more. Actually, you know what? It's less filling than this, to be honest. It's cream of rice, but now with how beefed up this meal is with carbs and stuff, this is almost more exciting than that. But anyways, yeah. So gonna eat, watch a little bit of YouTube, set out like I usually do, like a little to-do list of things I need to do today. Obviously get the workday going and do check-ins and all that good stuff. And then, yeah, so chat at you later. All right, guys, so today is a rest day, which is unfortunate because I really want to train. I feel really good. But hopping on a podcast for Natty News, trying to keep my voice down a little bit, even though the baby's probably awake by now, but he might still be asleep. Woke up this morning at 165, so first bump on the scale since the diet break, which today's Thursday, so historically, this is interesting, right? People's bodies, everybody's so individual. Historically, I will drop, and then as the week goes on, I will coast up a little bit to not the week prior's high, but higher. So seeing that 165 today is not only following the trend, it's actually less than what I assumed might have happened, because if we assume that my scale was going to come up anyways, but I'm still riding on that higher calories, I thought maybe it was going to go up even more. So maybe instead of like a 0.8 or 1 pound bump, it might have been like a 1.5 or 2 pound bump. So seeing that 165 today, not completely shocking considering the trend. And then usually what happens is I will be low again on Saturday, and then which like is usually like a new low. So I might even just return back to that 164 baseline, and then after the refeed, I typically drop to a even deeper low and then kind of reset up from there. So if the trend continues, it might look like tomorrow, Fridays are always hit and miss. I might be 165 again, or even like a hair higher. And then Saturday back down. Either I'm guessing back down to the 164s, or I don't think it'll be a new low. So let's just say tomorrow 165 again, then Saturday back down. Saturday we refeed. Sunday down again. Monday back to baseline, maybe 164-ish. So if I can get to Monday around that 164 mark, that would pretty much net no scale change across this week, which would be pretty crazy considering it would be like a 6 times 7. What's that? 6 is 36, 4,200 calorie increase across the week. And no scale change would be pretty wild. So anyways, podcast is going to start here in a sec, so I will get to work. All right, today's Saturday. It is 7 a.m. We are on the road. We're headed to Woo Fitness, which is a pretty cool gym in Toronto. My client Derek and a bunch of other people, especially competitors, train there. So gonna go check that out and have a good time, get a good lift in, get some posing. Derek has a guy that does like video content and stuff, so it sounds like we're gonna get some cool video and potentially photos there too. Really looking forward to it. Woke up this morning 165.1, so 0.1 up from yesterday's 165, still only 1.1 up across the week, which, considering how much more I've consumed on this diet break, I figured it would be potentially a bit more than that. So happy with how things are sitting right now. Today is refeed day plus, so refeed day plus the extras. So we're actually going to have a bit of food in before the gym. Normally I do train fasted even on the refeed day because I still typically train relatively early in the morning. So this the workout around 9 is going to be a good bit later than I usually train. So I had already about 50 grams of carbs before I left the house this morning, and then I'll have probably another 50 grams or so around 8 o'clock, and then plan is to start training around like 9, a little after 9. So I'm interested to see kind of how things look after and throughout today's session, because obviously I've been consuming more this week, so there's obviously a bit more fuel in the system, a bit more glycogen in the muscles than normal, but also just with how much I'm going to be having beforehand is a good bit more than usual, so that will be cool. You know what's up? We've got all the meals that we need on deck. We got the gym bag. We're ready to go. I did shuffle food sources around a bit today just for convenience. So for example, instead of rice with my chicken meal, just opted for plain rice cakes, made it super simple. I still got the cream of rice for after. That's obviously very, very easy to eat on the go. Cold, I do prefer it cold anyway, so not a big deal there. What else? High day. We have Oreos on a high day. Big fan of that. So we'll have those. Have some of those before the gym for sure. A little bit of sugar beforehand won't hurt. What else? Chocolate rice cakes. Always do those. Pineapple, easy to pack. So the only real big shift I made was instead of beef and potatoes, I opted for the pineapple, a protein bar, again, just out of convenience to kind of hit the protein, and then some rice cakes with some jam. So when you're traveling, you know, obviously I'm far enough out from the show where, like, I would say a bit of flexibility is not an issue. And I mean, some people would argue that you could be flexible all the way to the show without much problem. I personally like to, you know, maybe that last little stretch of prep, like, really have a concrete, you know, this is exactly what I'm eating every meal of the day, every day, just for consistency and predictability. But this prep, you know, as you guys know, I've talked about in videos, you know, I've kept my last meal of the day, which is dinner with my wife, just open macros that I just kind of plug and play how I want, which affords obviously some variety and some options with what we have at night. So instead of having just like a set meal that, you know, maybe she has something different and I have something different, we kind of say, like, okay, what do we want tonight? And I'll kind of fit it in as I need to and portion out as I'm able to within the macros. That was kind of my approach to today, where it's like, okay, what can I keep as consistent as I can, and then what can I just do that's just kind of easy to have and throw in my bag and have on the go, or, you know, eat cold that's not a, you know, not a choking fest because it tastes like shit. But again, to be honest, I probably wouldn't be driving to a gym 2 hours away when I'm in that position on prep, because that just screams inconvenience. But what are we today? 17 weeks from the opener, so we're in a good spot. So yeah, I will probably pick you guys up. Maybe I'll show you what I eat before the gym, and then obviously I'll get some gym footage. I don't know how much footage I'm gonna get, just because I want to really, like, enjoy that session, and again, it sounds like we'll have somebody there filming some stuff, so I don't want a bajillion cameras bouncing around. It's annoying. So I'll get some posing footage for sure. It is a little after 8, so we're gonna get some carbs in, as mentioned earlier. So we've got 2 chocolate rice cakes, and then in the other bag there is 4 Oreos. So that'll be roughly another 50 grams of carbs or so, which will put us right around 100 grams pre-workout, and then fats maybe 10 or 12, and then protein, pretty much just protein from that protein bar this morning. Obviously we don't really need a massive hit of protein before training. So yeah, about an hour out, so we just keep rolling. This place is crazy. As far as the eye can see, just every bodybuilder's dream is in this room. Let's lift some shit. We're mic'd up with the man. Look at that setup. That's a lot better than my iPhone.
Hey, that's okay.
Go, Leroy. Come on.
Come on.
Come on. Keep going. Push. There you go. Come on. Nice. Leroy. Let's go. Come. Pull. Come on.
Get that chest to the bar.
There you go.
Come on.
Come on.
Don't
Make them
sink into
count.
it.
Make them
There you
count.
go. That's the one. Chest.
Come on. Come on. There you go.
This one's good too. Nice. Beautiful. Big finish.
Turn to the right.
Yeah, stop.
You always turn to the right.
I say,
Side chest, side choice.
see you again.
Okie dokie. Workout is done. Quality session with the boys. Post-workout meal. Because of the high day, we've got 100 grams cream of rice instead of 60. And then we've got 100 grams of berries, 10 grams of peanut butter, and 30 grams of whey. So I'm gonna get this in, regroup a little bit. Did a lot of posing after, so I'm a little fatigued. Honestly, the posing is sometimes harder than the workout itself, but yeah, it was a good lift. Woo Fitness, 10 out of 10 gym. Absolutely nuts. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you guys enjoyed the video, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and we'll see you guys in the next one.